morning, students. Children, how do we talk to each other, or we pass on information to each other, or we communicate to each other? Yes, we talk, we write, or other means. So this is called communication. Communication is a way of exchanging and expressing ideas through speech, writing, or any other means. Different ways of communication are used nowadays, isn't it? We communicate, we want to say something to others, we want to pass on the information to others, we write, we send emails, we talk over the phones, or we text the message. So many ways of communication. Means of communication is very important in this fast moving world. We have to communicate with each other, and as you can see, different means of communication. We talk to each other, isn't it? We send emails, we send SMS, we call people, we have different social medias where we send the messages, inform something about it. But in the olden days, people did not know how to speak. No, children, they did not have the words to. I am talking about when man started living in this world. They did not have words to express to them, to others. Okay, they may be using sign languages. You must have seen those people who can't speak, the deaf people and dumb people. Those people who cannot hear deaf, those who cannot speak are called dumb. So those people who cannot speak, the dumb, they use sign languages. Maybe in the ancient age, people use sign languages. Slowly they started, speaking some sounds came, and then with that some words developed, and in this way they started communicating. People in ancient time did not know how to read. There were cave paintings where maybe people had drawn pictures to express their feelings, or maybe whatever life they led in that period of time, they depicted on the caves. Slowly those pictures were like symbols used as communication, like they have drawn lion and a bow and an arrow. That means they were hunting animals, and in this way those sign languages, or maybe the pictographs were used as speech. Slowly they developed the skill of writing. So in this way they started communicating. In the very olden times, people used to go from one place to another to pass their information. They sent letters, the pigeons. You must have seen many places in the movies, or maybe in some programs, that how people communicated with each other. They send letters to pigeon, and pigeons have that skill of communicating, flying to that place and delivering the letters. Okay, then maybe they were those postmen. They used to walk through the forest, because at that time there was no cities or towns developed. They used to walk through forest giving the information. Even the kings, when they won the battle, they used to send their messengers, and they used to come and inform. They used to run miles after miles to give the information. Later we have the developed postal services and letters. And now we have this email where the letters are sent to the other person within seconds. Children, first there was only verbal communication. People did not know how to write. Even I told you, they did not know how to speak properly. Later the sound developed into words. Okay, so there was only verbal communication. Writing has its root in the Egyptian and Sumerian civilization. Now the Egyptians and the Sumerian civilization, these were their form of writing. I will show you some pictures. This is the earliest form of Sumerian writing on the clay tablets. What is clay tablet? They used to take the clay, take maybe a stick or a stone or some sharp object, wrote something Wrote means not any letters of alphabet. Some pictures they used to draw, and then they dried up and they became like a tablet, not your tablet which you are using nowadays. Okay, so in this way you can see this is the Sumerians. They used those symbols and it was known as cuneiform. Okay, then you have the Egyptians. The Egyptian invented the pictorial writing system, and that was called hieroglyphics. Okay, and they you can see these pictures over here, those pictograph writing. Okay, and then slowly the writing developed. Now the word paper, now people start. In the beginning people used to write on the clay and then maybe on the barks of the tree, or the first, they developed writing on papyrus. Papyrus is a tree found in Egypt, and the Egyptians, they developed, but it was the Chinese who had invented the writing, invented how to write. And papyrus, the tree, from that tree paper was made, the first paper was made, and so the word paper is derived from the word papyrus, a plant found in Egypt. But in 105 BCE, before Christ was born, long time ago, the Chinese invented paper, and in the mid-century, Johannes Gutenberg invented the first printing press. I'll show you about this printing press. This was how, they papyrus. You must have seen that old kings, olden times, the kings and the queens, they used to send the message to the people, and in this way they used to take a paper and roll it and read out the message. Okay, so this was the papyrus which the Chinese later on they used to write and everything, whatever it is. Of course they wrote on the barks of the tree also. Okay, and children, this is the printing press, you can see, and it was in 15th century, in the year 1450, that Johannes Gutenberg, he invented the printing press, and thanks to him you have these books nowadays. Otherwise they would have no book, there would have been no books. These books are all printed in the press. So you can see Gutenberg's printing press. This is the first printing press which he developed in the year 1450. The Gutenberg printing press led to rise in literacy throughout Europe, and he was in Germany, actually a German person. And the mass printing of the Bible, and the Bible, the holy book of the Christian, was the first book to be printed. Okay, and more European Christians could now read Bible to have understanding of their need. So this was the first, this was the machine, the printing press machine, the first machine which Gutenberg developed in his printing press. I'll just show you another picture. This is how the olden printing press looked like. You can see those the form. Nowadays it is all digital printing, okay, done with the help of computers, but it was not so. Each and every letter and numbers were there like in a block form, and then they printed on it. So this is how it looked. Okay, there in your book also you have, and one more I'll show you, children. This is the modern printing press, where you can see newspapers rolling out. As you read the newspaper every morning, these newspapers are printed in the printing press. So there was a great change, isn't it, children, from people writing on the caves to communicate with each other. Then there was only sounds and some pictures, and the sound represented some words. Then you have the clay tablets and bark of the tree, then papyrus, and even in the skin of the animals were used. Then paper was invented from papyrus, and then Johannes Gutenberg of Germany, he developed the printing machine, and that printing press, as I told you, in 1450 first printed the Holy Book Bible. And in this way the communication system has developed from cave painting to the modern digital printing. Now you have e-tablets and e-books people are reading the books on their smartphones or laptops. In this way, it's such a great development.